Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my LinkedIn Lives. I'm Jasmine Navarro, certified wellbeing expert working with educational institutions and companies, helping support family wellbeing challenges. As you know, every week I interview different experts who make a difference. And today I'm super excited to be interviewing Nico. Hi, Nico. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Shaz, how are you? How's it going? Long time no see you.
How are you?
Good. Working hard. But good. So happy to see you again.
You too. So can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do before we get started?
This task that I'm doing. So I'm entrepreneur and I'm leading a company called CMAX System, and we are manufacturing and producing shelters to support people affected by natural disasters, war, or different complex emergency. And we are doing like a foldable housing technology for immediate response. So for
Wow.
families
Okay.
that they lost it all and they have immediately a solution. So we are trying to make a big change around the globe, because if you see, and every single time that we have a catastrophe or we have a war or something, people ended up sleeping on the ground with very cheap tents. So we want to raise the level of dignity of that people doing something related with the times that we are living, right? With autopilot cars, with drones, with many things. But for the people that they really need support and dignity, just nothing, right? So
Yeah.
this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a change.
Sounds very interesting and amazing what you're doing.
Thank
And
you so much.
so, okay, so the title you've chosen for today, and I think this is going to help a lot of people. So, becoming an unstoppable entrepreneur. So, can you
Choose
tell
that.
us, tell us about this title first. What made you choose this title?
Actually, it's a joke,
A joke?
because exactly, because you think that you are unstoppable, but this is not true, right?
No?
No, it's not. Isn't true, of course, because there are many things that you can, manage, that you can decide. There are many things. The only thing that you really, you have the chance to decide and take action is what you are thinking about the thing that you are living. Because when you see the thing in a different way, the thing change. So that is the real point of not only for if you want to make a company, you want to build a family, an NGO, whatever. So the way that you are seeing the things is the most important thing in your trip, in your journey. And it's nice when you feel that you are unstoppable, but it's not true. So the way to be unstoppable is to understand that many things that you have in the path, in the way when you are walking your dreams, are coming to making you sharper, making is the path, is always there, giving you all the tools that you need for the next chapter, for the next episode. And many times you don't understand what happened in the present, or you want something different, and you many times we are suffering that situation, right? Because we want this, I'm focused and this is my goal, and when that goal doesn't come, we are stressed out, we are sad. And the way is to say, okay, this is for something bigger. So the way to really become an unstoppable is to feel that this thing that is not you know something that I really want to live, this is not something that I'm not enjoying, is part of the tool that I will need for the next episode. So that for me is the most important way to be unstoppable, because you will see the life as an opportunity to learn every single time, and
Every
much more
time.
when you have problem, you should learn, because when you are enjoying something, you don't need to learn too much. You should just relax, enjoy, take pictures, and that's it. But when you are facing a situation, a problem, what is the way to go through that process? okay, taking a deep breath, as we did many seconds ago, and say, okay, we should face this, and trying to make the best that we can, right?
Yeah. Do you think so? Are you unstoppable then?
Yeah.
Would you say you're unstoppable?
Yeah. It's kind of a shock, but yeah. So your dreams, depending on what is the way that you want to see the life, because you had to understand that life had to have, pause, had to have, all the control there. Because if you are just going forward without stops, without, the conscious to live the present, you are always much more in a company. Always you are forcing to predict what we're gonna have in the next quarter, in the next year. So show me projection. What is the projection for this semester, for that? So you are all the time facing the future with your company,
Yeah.
all the time. I'm
Okay.
facing problem that you don't have right now. But yeah, you bring all the problem from the future to the present, and you had to become that thing that you want to show them to, I don't know, to investor, to the customer. So you are all the time dealing with the future when you have a company, because the present is just only to fulfill the I don't know, the I don't know, if you had to pay salaries, if you had to pay bills and this, a material and supplier and the company manufacturing, no, it's present. Almost all the
Okay.
activities are in the present, but you had to still all the time watching the future, because this had to be running for years, right?
Yeah. Okay. So no, yeah, exactly. It's very, very interesting. But let's go back then. So you're talking about the future and the present, but let's go right back to the past and how
The
how it all
past.
started. Yeah. What made you take this journey and do what you do now? Like, how did it all start? Where did
It's
it start?
always, when you are making something, when you start to go deep with your decision, there are decisions that you could make, conscious and or unconscious, right? So I did a conscious decision to face this adventure, which is dignify the life of millions of people around the globe. It's not
Right.
easy. it's, a,
No.
it's a dream. That think about that, you are crazy. So how you gonna do that? So I'm not the son of Bill Gates or one of the richest men of the world. No, I'm just the son of two normal people. My father was a bus driver. My mom, she was cooking in a small school in my hometown from Argentina. So when you think, okay, I want to change that thing around the globe, it's crazy.
But what
But
made you want to change it? Like, did something happen to you? Like, what made you want to
first,
change it?
when I did that project in my university when I was 21 years old. So when you have all the energy to change the world, and we don't have too much, contamination from the exterior world, and then after that, so I was working as an industrial designer in different countries. I did another company, I did NGOs, and I was working all the time helping people. I was working, yeah, many years with, malnutrition for, helping children. So, but then I had the chance to return to this project that I did at the university for, the shelter project, due to the
Yeah.
situation that we were facing in the world for displaced people and refugee. And I see that, okay, there are something here, there are something to do here, and there are something that I could improve. So when you say this is something that I have as a skill, and I could offer this skill to the world and make a huge impact. So I know that is so difficult. I know that is a dream that probably I will never reach. So I will never fulfill that dream. But I want to live the experience. And that experience, that was my setting, my conscious decision. So that experience that we live will take me to places that I don't know. For example, here, talking in English for me years ago was kind of a crazy thing, because I wasn't, I started to learn at my 38 years old, so a couple years ago. So I started a new language, facing that cultural shock, to understand, to think and talk in another language that you didn't raise. So it's hard. It's very hard.
Sure, but tell us about, because I know, like when you were a child, like how was your life as a child?
Oh, you need like 3
20.
hours.
Well, before you get
I
to when
was
you
as a child, I was, So I raised in a family when my father were separated, and I had to work when I was almost 10 years old. So to help my family, to bring, the bread to the table. So I was
what
working.
did you do?
Many things. I was working as an electrician with my brother. We did, I don't know, the installation in houses. So
You were
I
10.
was,
You were
what?
10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10 years old.
Okay.
Then I was, what else? I was DJ. So I was, DJ in different weddings and parties, and with 12. I did, different parties, and then I was, I don't know, distribution and delivery bills for, for companies, door to door. Many things to survive, to buy my sneaker, my shoes, my clothes. So
you still
I am a
your
survivor from the very beginning, early stage.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
you
but
supported
that
yourself. Yeah.
that brought to my life that if you want something, you should fight. It's not that you're gonna take something, or it's a button that you press and you have that. Daddy, I want this, or mom, I want that. No, forget it. So if you want something, you should go out and find a way to have. So that is one of the most important, thing that I learned, that don't ask to your family. So go face what you want. What do you want, and trying to find a way. So that is great, because it's something that is in your side. So you are not waiting for someone okay, one day I will have this money because my dad, he will pass away and I will know. So you are doing what you want with your tools, with your skills, and with your energy, with your power, with your the power of your dream, right?
It's a big
So that
lesson
is,
to learn.
it's very important, because no one will be against you, depending on the way that you are seeing the life, right? You could see that everyone are against you, or you see, okay, every single problem that I have, even the people that looks that they are against my dream, my things, they are helping me to be better, right? To go through that process, learn what they want to, give into me, that, I don't know, that challenges, that situation, that I have many bad situation, and say, okay, I had to pay for that, lesson. Many times I did bad things in terms of trusting kind of friend that, many years ago I sold my car to a friend and he never paid me. And I say I was trusting in him. So instant to say, wow, the life, how hard is the life of the people. I say, no, life was teaching me that you should be smart. You should trust, but do the thing that you need to do to protect what you are doing. And so it was a lesson. But you could see the life as a lesson, or as how hard is the life, right? So for me, my life is full of lessons, full. Even this talk.
Yeah. So immediately, when you would make those, of course, you made lots of mistakes. I mean, we always make mistakes.
Yeah.
Did you respond with that perspective that you wanted, or did you learn? Because you mentioned about perspective a lot. How did you learn about the power of your perspective?
I have a huge, big teacher in my life. That is my older brother. That I think we were talking about that in another talks. So my brother passed away when he was 36, and I was with him up to his last breath. So that teach me, a lot to understand what is the life about. So when you face that kind of stuff, and you see, okay, this is where we are going. This is, and I was with my brother there, minutes after he passed away, taking his hand. And my mom, she was in that time, she was in another city because she was talking with a priest. I don't know what happened in that situation. And she came, driving to, and she was driving like 9 hours, and I had to be with my brother and by my side, when he was passed away. And my mama calling me and say, "Hey, Nico, how is your brother?" And I had to say, no, she's fine. So trying to, protect my mother because she was driving. And if I say, no, my brother passed away.
Yeah.
So, and I had to be like 8 hour, 9 hour, protecting, talking with the family, friends, talking and say, hey, we should protect this. Wait, my mom will come and then we're going to find a way. So I was calling the psychologists, friends, and this to protect, to coordinate the situation. So, but I was a human, and was there my brother, the love of my life. So that situation teach me a lot, and I could say how hard is the life. Oh, wow, how strong I could be, and I could learn about that hardest situation that I have in my life. One of the hardest one, and was one of the most important situation for the rest of the thing that I did, because every single time that I'm facing something, I say, okay, this is a lesson. I know what is the end. I don't know where we are going. So this is not harder than that. And at the same time, I understand that, okay, this is a game. So no one will win the game of the life in terms of be eternal, right? So we're gonna pass away. Just we are parentheses in the infinite of this life. Just we are just an instant. So if you understand that you are an instant, you are a parenthesis. Many times we have problem, and we are our ego there working against. Looks like it's against us, but the ego is here to keep the balance all the time. It's good to have ego, but good ego, right? So all the time you're moving, from that side, and then so okay, you should take the control of that. Say, okay, I will find a way. I will, find the lesson here. I want to learn. In the end, the life is for me is about to live experience, right? Would be nice to be in a force, far from in the cover of an important interview or magazine or whatever. And okay, this is the entrepreneur of the year. His company is that much, and oh yeah, people will recognize you, but the happiness is not there.
No.
The happiness is within you. It's not outside. It's not about the recognition that the people will give you. It's about the recognition that you will give yourself, about what is the courage that you have to face the problem that you have in your life. So this is about being unstoppable again. It's about two very important things. First, to have the courage to make the first steps. And second, to have the persistence, the perseverance, and the determination to understand that I did that too. I choose this. I want to lead that. Will be hard. I want to have challenge here. But that challenge I will use to be a better person, to be a better human, to be a better friend, boyfriend, husband, whatever. So if you are using every single thing that you have in your life to be a better person, better human, I think you are in the right path. Doesn't matter if the way that you are using for that is to, building a company, building a family, I don't know, being an employee, doesn't matter. So you could use every single challenge that you have in your life to be better. It's not easy, of course.
No, definitely not. No. So when you're talking about like what happened with your brother and everything, so it sounds like the biggest learning from that. What was the biggest learning from that? Courage. Maybe
No,
many.
first of all, the big learning is that we're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're facing the truth. Hey, when I saw my brother, I saw myself there. I was there. So actually, it wasn't my brother. It was me, there, laying in the bed. So, okay, I'll be there in a couple of years, in a couple of days, in a couple of hours, who knows? So we don't know that. You know that? When will occur that in your life? I'm asking you.
Oh, say that again. Do I?
No, if you know when we're gonna happen in your life, when that thing will
Well, no,
going
of
to
course
happen.
we don't know, but we just
Okay,
know
no
that
one knows. So if you don't know, you should be alert all the time. Be ready to. Okay, this will be the end. I don't know if this is the last day in my life, but we are worried about the next paycheck, the next I don't know goal in your company, the next. So yeah, but I don't know the most important thing if I will be alive in 1 week. But we think that we are immortal, right? We are part of the eternity, and it's not true. And this is the real game, to understand that just we are an instant. It's hard because if you are facing all the time that way to see the light, it's hard to be able to put energy in a company, in many things, because what is the future? It's
What
just only
keeps you?
instant. It's present. Life is present. It's
Yes.
all about the present. We are living. No, one day when I will reach that quantity of money, if I will be a professional, I will be happy. And we all, the human, knows that it's not about that. So you are professional, and it's not enough to be happy. You have a mountain of money, is not enough to be happy. So what is the key of that? What is the
Well,
key
what
to
is
be
it
happy?
then? What is the key?
Okay, you want to know? Here's the key. If you are ready, you should read it. You should, take note. The key
Oh,
for
it's
me,
recorded. Yeah.
is to be in the present. What is the present?
It is.
Is what you want to live today. And today, I don't have the best day in my life. Doesn't matter. What is the action, the activity that you can make? You can make it to make something better, even that is the worst day in your life.
Yeah.
I was living with indigenous people, and they were, every single day that was raining in the middle of the jungle, instant to be covering, inside of the house. Oh no, it's raining. No, they go out and they take, that rain like a bless. They are cleaning their soul, and this is the way they are using to stress, to give the stress out of your body. So, oh my God, the rain, and they are taking the rain as a big bless, not only for their body, for the, for the plants, for the
Yeah.
everything, for the nature. So it's a bless. So at the same time, the people are running. Oh, it's raining! What a, it's a horrible day. So we should go direct, and use And there are no, in another place of the world, there are people that, oh my God, the rain is a blast. So
Exactly.
this is why it's depending of the point of view and the way that you want to see the thing, right? And this
But I
is
think,
by your side.
but I think a lot of people don't know it. So that's
Yeah,
the
we
problem.
many people knows, but this they want to take a pill, pick
A
happiness,
quick,
or a pill, and faster way to understand the life. No,
yeah.
it's breath by breath, step by step, and we are working every single day for that. I'm working at least. But many times we are, I don't know, judging people and talking about the life of another person. So instant to face our life and say, hey, I had to pay attention to my life because it's the most important thing that I have here. I was a speaker in many events, and I say, what is the most important thing in your life? And I ask you, like, in the last life, and
Yeah.
we say, okay, it's my children, my work, my no, the most important thing in your life is your life. If you don't have if you're not alive, you don't have job, you don't have children, you have nothing. It's your life. So when we are talking about priorities, so what is the most important thing here? What is the priority in your life? It's okay. Breathing, eating, good food, activity. So connect with the nature. So go there. And there are, it's scientifically proof that when you are in that way, when you are taking care of your body, of your,
Yes.
health, your food, your activity, you will be better. You will be happier.
Yes. That's what
Your
we can
body will.
control. Yeah.
What?
We can control that as well. That's something we
And
can.
it's not easy. There are many times that I don't want to go and run, but I say, okay, it's the medicine that I need. It's, so I found thing that is a little bit easier for me. I like more swimming than running. So
Yeah,
for
you got
me,
to find
swimming
what
is
works.
what?
You need to find what works for you and not
Exactly.
listen to people.
So if I
Because-
had to say, oh, I had to go and swim, I like that. So I don't have to feel when I
Yeah.
say, okay, I had to go for a run. Ah, I like it, but there are days that I don't want to, run.
No, I wouldn't like running. I don't like
But
running.
at the end of the day, I'm building my body, I'm building my health, and I'm in charge of that thing.
Of
So
course.
I'm, take the responsibility to produce my a healthy life. So I'm on charge. This is the most important thing that I have. No, I'm the
Of course.
CEO and founder of CMAX System. No, first, I'm the CEO and founder of this body. And every single food that I'm putting in my life is the
Yes.
material that I build in my life. Brick by brick, I'm building. What is
So
the food?
so going back to becoming an unstoppable entrepreneur. So basically you're saying it's about, well, yeah, looking after yourself.
Exactly. So, and
That's it. Yeah.
know themselves was one of the biggest question in life.
Yeah.
Before to know many things, you should know yourself, and
But I
that
think that
takes time.
takes that can
What?
take that can take a long time, I think, knowing
your,
yourself
your
because
entire life, your entire life,
exactly. Yeah.
because it's something that we are discovering in every action that we are making. So, but if we take the life like something that we should discover and to that we should conquer, I want to, be successful in that. And that there are no successful person that will feel successful for the rest of their life when they reach a certain point. Okay, I'm rich. I have millions of dollars in my bank account. Okay, you have certified your happiness for the rest of your life. No way. Doesn't work in that way. You have a mountain of money and you don't have any guarantee, that you're gonna be happy. So okay, what is to be successful in what way? You are an actor. Oh, I'm in Hollywood. I did 10 movies and I'm Brad Pitt. So Brad Pitt is the happiest person in the world. Angelina Jolie, if you see, they have the same problem that has
Of
people
course.
growing in a small neighborhood in Argentina or in Venezuela, or, So human life is, in the end, is easy. We are
You have
making
to
complex this
exactly. You have to work on yourself, don't you, every single day.
every
Every
single
single
day.
day.
Every
Habits.
single day, and it's a
Habits.
personal work. But many people, they don't want to make the work, so
No,
they go to the doctors, and doctors that they don't have the real solution for you because
exactly. Nobody.
they have a general solution, but the only person that has a holistic vision of your life is,
It's us.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So
Exactly.
because when you are in front of the doctor, they have the chance just to make some checklists and say, okay, this and that, and they take a decision depending of certain people that he see or certain investigation. But every single person is a world in itself.
Exactly. We're
An
so
entire
different as well.
planet.
Yeah. That's why I think a really important thing is really not to listen to other people.
It's
Other people's
important to
advice.
listen, but not
Exactly.
to follow.
Exactly. Because it's never, I don't think it's ever going to work for you. Nobody
I
can
have
tell you.
exactly. I have in this moment, unfortunately, I have many friends that they are facing, cancer. I have many friends, and probably you have
Really?
some friends too. And there are a
Yeah.
lot of people with that thing, to nowadays around the globe.
Yeah.
And what is that? There are cells that instant to make the cycle to born, grow, die, and that the process that every cells make in our system. So they born, raise, and they still there instant to die, and make the cycle. They boom, they still there. They still
Right.
close to an organ with blood, and so they one, two,
Oh, right.
three,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
you have a tumor, right?
Yeah.
So, but who managed that energy, that cells? You are the owner of your body, but you unconscious manage your body in a way that your body is working against your life. Why? Because there are something there that you are making in a wrong way, and that thing is just only that key is in your side. It's
Do you
in your
think you
side.
can? Do you think you can heal yourself then?
Of course, of course, of course. I don't have any doubt. I saw it. I experienced in my life. I saw it. And I saw when the people, put their life in the hands of others. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's the worst thing. Exactly. That's the worst thing you can do. You have to do
My
it yourself.
father, my father, my father passed away 2 months ago. He was kind of fine, but he was in Argentina. And he was pretty, young, so he was 78 years old. He wasn't, that
No.
old. So, but he faced, he was with a doctor, and he said, okay, you have left 2 months because you have cancer and this and that and that. Just why you did that? So you had to have something. You had to take control of your life and come to the doctor and review it. So why you were spending, I don't know, like 3-4 years without going to the doctor, and right now you have just only 2 months left in your life.
But how did
And
he
that
know anyway? Yeah.
because they did some review. Okay, this is the level of cells
Okay.
I don't know that you have in your body. So you have cancer grade 4, and then boom, you have just boom 2 months
Yeah.
left in your life. So that works against my dad like crazy. He was okay, I have a sentence.
He believed it then. He believed it.
He
Yeah.
believed it. And we
Exactly.
were talking in an instant that we were talking every single day and trying to find a way. Okay, he believed in that in a hard way that okay was the truth. Okay, was
So
true.
he gave up. What do you mean he
Actually,
gave
was
up?
less than 2 months because his mind was working against him, thinking, oh, this is the end, and boom, boom.
Yeah.
He went to the hospital. That's it. So he has a huge blood pressure and then problem all over the system. So that this is why there are an incredible book is the from Bruce Limpton, the biology of the biology of
Oh yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
belief.
You can change your genes. No.
Exactly. He's
Yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about epigenetics, right?
Yes, yeah.
So he's talking about that, about specifically about the I think that the book is the biology of the beliefs or something like that. So everything that you believe will change your biology.
Yeah, it's true.
That is this is the truth. So take care about what you believe. Take care about what you are thinking about, because will become your body, will become your biology.
But
And
then I
this
guess
is
you can use it with good things as well.
exactly. So this is why
Yeah.
it's that is the most important thing to learn in this life. How you gonna use all the energy around surrounded by you, and the energy that the universe provide you, with through the nature, through a conversation with a friend, through a hug. So what is the way you're gonna use that energy to have a better experience? That is everything that we have, right? So
Of course.
I will take this journey. I will build a company as I did. I can tell you how much suffering I was facing in many different ways. But that suffering I was sacred for me. It was like something that, okay, I will use this to be a much better person. And one
Do you think,
day,
yeah.
what?
No, I was going to say, do you think we always have to suffer?
I don't know if we had to suffer, but we should go through the problems knowing that we're gonna be better. But suffering, pain is something that you can't avoid.
No,
But
yeah.
suffering is just only that you are making in your, in your mind.
How long?
Because okay, pain is good, because okay, if you don't feel
Well,
pain, okay, you could cut the fingers and
okay.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
body is perfect and say no, I have pain because this is something that you will need to be better. So pain is fine. Suffering is part of your mind. So
Your
that is
mind
the thing that you could change. And this
you
is
can choose.
true. This is true. So we are talking more than an
Yes, yes.
entrepreneur.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, you're
But
right. Okay.
this is the
Yeah.
real thing, right? Because in the end is what I think this is the most important thing. Doesn't matter. So Steve Jobs passed away. So the most important people in the world that they make change around the globe, they bye. Just their time was gone. Bye.
So what would you say then is the most important thing you want to say then?
There are nothing most important than your life, your own life. And we many times we think, and I was thinking that is more. There are most important thing. Yes, my family, my friends, the people out there. So I want to change the world of the refugee. And when I was in that way, I don't think that I was with my 100% focus and energy. Because I many times when you are focusing the others, it's good, but has to be in the
Balance.
priorities has to be
Yeah.
down of yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When
Balance.
you are
Yeah.
moving more, for the rest of the people, you
Yeah.
are putting a lot of
Yeah.
noise in your mind.
Yeah.
And you
Yourself
have to
first.
be first who you are. What do you want? There are times that you have to limit to your family, limit to your parents, limit to your partner, limit to your work. Limit is something very important in your life, much more in your company as well. I have people requesting meetings with me all the time. Okay, I want to talk with Nico for this and that. I have an idea, I have a project, I have the product, I have this, I want to produce, I want to represent, I want to so blah, 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 around the globe. So we have more than 44 countries in the last 3 weeks asking to use CMAX in certain way to
Wow.
represent CMAX to all over the world for South Korea, Bali. So I can tell you. And so it's a huge energy and okay,
Yes.
we should filter that and say, okay, what do you want? What is your plan? What is your company? What is okay? There are things that say no, we can't. I can tell you many people that right now they are asking to have CMAX as a way to be out of the homeless life. So there are homeless that they are requesting CMAX and say, okay, what is the way to help that people? So okay, so yes, probably with a monthly payment. So, but what is the way to? Because in the end, we are a company. If we put,
Exactly.
donation everywhere, so we're gonna go directly to the bankruptcy. So that energy that you produce and you manage, oh my gosh, has to be managed in a very important way, right? And by taking your life first in the first place, because if you don't feel fine, if you don't are sharp,
forget it. Yeah, nothing else will work.
No, you would take that decision, you know.
Yeah, feel your best and do your best. It's so true. No, thank you so much, Nico. I know you're really busy and we've taken a bit longer, but thank you for everything. And you would end it by saying it's about looking after yourself. So yourself first. The better you are, the better you can be for others, I guess.
There are, if you want to, you know, summarize what is the most important thing. Yeah, we could say you had to be very, 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 very flexible where your goals. Very
flexible, yeah.
Which is weird. True. Weird. Talking as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, flexible with your goals is.
And life. Yeah, you have to be flexible in life, don't you?
Oh my gosh. You are crazy. Your goals is what you had to, you know, achieve, and that milestone, and then the next milestone, and this is, oh my gosh, and you are a machine. And in the world of companies, okay, goals, milestone. I'm saying you have to be flexible. Oh my gosh, how hard is to be flexible when you have that? But you have to be flexible many times, because life will come and will teach you that even that you think that this is the most important thing, boom, flexible. Be flexible will help you a lot, because you have a, I don't know, earthquake, a flooding or something, a fire or something, and boom, life will show you that you have to be flexible. Even that you feel that no, we should be very focused and then, so no, we are humans. So be flexible with your goals. Okay, I have goals. I'm working my goals. I'm, you know, this is my first milestone, my second one, but I'm flexible. So that will help you a lot. And second thing, but you should be rigid with your values.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So that is the good two things.
Yeah.
Flexible with your goals and rigid with your values. What does mean? Many times, to go directly to your goals, values are there. Okay, where is my value? Okay, it's there. Okay, fine. No, because if you are rigid with your values, what is value? Okay, this is the most important thing in life. My life, the life of the others, love, respect, values. So
then you can be flexible. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you reach your goals or not, you will feel that you are aligned with your life, because you have in your hand the most important thing, your values, your vision.
Exactly.
Right?
And then you can be flexible with everything else. It's so true.
But people are going in another way. So goals, and values, you know,
yeah.
Place.
Yeah.
So rigid with your values, flexible with your goals. So the way that you are looking at your problems, you know, is the way that you want to live. If you see that as a problem, or if you see that as a lesson, and that for me is my recipe to be unstoppable, because I'm unstoppable now as an entrepreneur. I am unstoppable as a human in terms of, okay, I'm facing this, I'm teaching and learning, I'm teaching, you know, my friends, my family, what is the way to face the life, not with my words, with the way that I'm working in the life. Easy, right?
Thank you so much, Nico. Thank you for coming on and sharing those. If you can put your links again on the post so people can find you if they want to.
Yeah, you can find me as Nico Garcia Mayor. But with other links and stuff.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you everybody for joining. I will see you next week.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.